Akash Inti, your favorite reflection of you. I spent a lot longer on getting my hair done for the perfect shot, but what I've come to realize is that the perfect shot really doesn't exist, and that when you get a new haircut, it's going to take a little while to adjust. Anyways, I want to talk about a concept that Vince Kelvin introduced me to, and I think is so valuable that I found, and that is this concept of a desperation journal. Now, when we go about endeavoring on a journey, and we could, if we look at this in the concept or the context of the hero's journey, as Joseph Campbell puts together, there's this idea that there's a problem that or a challenge that a hero is trying to overcome. In other words, that they haven't necessarily transcended this challenge, and they're going on this journey such that when they come back from the journey, they have transcended the challenge, or they've overcome the challenge. And there's a whole process around this I'm gonna kind of cut through. But the concept of it is that at that moment that the hero decides that there's something that they need to change, there's something about them, their life, whatever, there's some challenge that exists in their life that they want to overcome. At that particular moment in time, they've connected to a sense of desperation. They've connected to a sense of, I need to change this. In other words, they've made the conscious decision that this aspect of my life needs to change. And it's funny because as we continue through life, we have many different hero's journeys in our lives. Each of us has our own, and it depends on whatever our areas of interest may lie in. For some, it could be a yoga teacher. It could be someone wants to make it huge in the business world. It could be someone wanting to be an entrepreneur and being it. It could be a seduction artist. It could be a magician. It could be anything of these things and many different more. Yet at the same time, in those moments where the hero made that decision to endeavor upon these multiple journeys or these different journeys, there was that moment of desperation. Vince has this incredible idea that he has passed along to me, and that's this idea of a desperation journal. Now, we've heard about gratitude journals. We've heard about, a journal which you write kind of your thoughts and almost like a diary, if you will. We've heard of journals where you take notes on a specific topic or subject, and I can say, speaking for myself personally, I've done all of these. But the thing about a desperation journal is reconnecting to that sense of why you started going about a particular journey, or what is it exactly that you wanted to change in that moment as you endeavored upon your journey that encouraged you to even take that next step, to take that first step of the journey. I find this incredibly valuable because as you continue along the journey in and of itself, or as we continue along it, it's easy to get lost and to see things on the journey itself that may not necessarily resonate at all with what the original intention of going about the journey was. In other words, it's easy to get distracted, and distractions are abound everywhere. But when one's on a journey, when a hero is on a journey, he puts that at the highest priority, depending on whatever the level of priority it is, because again, there's multiple journeys. We all have multiple journeys that we're traveling along. But what is that level of priorities? And a way to kind of reconnect to that is through this desperation journal. So let me get to it. What is a desperation journal? To me, what I found it to be is really getting in touch with that first time of, I need to do this. I need to change this about my life. An example. For an example would be becoming an entrepreneur, earning my own money, being my own man. at what moment I would go back and see at what moment in time was it that I decided I need to make this happen, or at what moment in time was I like, I need to change this. And it's reconnecting with that specific spirit and talking about all of the reasons and writing down all of the reasons why you need to make it happen. And it's for yourself, obviously. It's only, no one else cares. You're certainly not doing it for me, but it's so powerful because you reconnect with that energy and it fuels you to go forward and push farther than you ever have and really challenge yourself. So I want to pass this along to you guys because this is something that I've really, really found extremely, extremely valuable for myself, and it's I must pass it along. It's just too rich. It's too good. And again, all credit to Vince Kelvin, one of my mentors, who really introduced these concepts to me and really just continues to inspire me to reach higher every single day. Anyways, keep up, thrive, stay sexy.